Good day and welcome to Mayor King's TV News. Now to begin the news, here are the headlines read by Timiela Emanuela. Ughelli South United Forum endorses Oborevwori for re-election in 2027. Delta Speaker urges legislative aid to enhance support for lawmakers. Nigerian lawmakers approve Tinubu tax reform bills. Federal government plans to lower airfares to enhance airport security. On entertainment, court orders arrest of very dark man over alleged defamation of gospel minister Mesenshiwo. On business, Dangote refinery loses 32 billion naira after petrol price cut. On the foreign scene, UN experts accuse Israel of sexual violence and genocidal acts in Gaza. Plus, Rwanda FA begins ticket sales for Super Eagles showdown. Now the news in full. Delta State Governor Right Honorable Sheriff Oborevwori has received a major boost for a smooth re-election in 2027, as the Ughelli South United Forum (USUF) endorsed the governor for a second term in office on Wednesday. The group gave the endorsement during strategic meetings with Chief Advisor to the Governor, Senator Ughelli South, and State Chairman of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), Chief Solomon Arenka, where members reaffirmed their commitment to the governor's leadership and developmental strides. The meeting, which brought together key stakeholders, focused on discussing the forum's objectives and the upcoming 2027 gubernatorial elections. Recalling that Senator Amori has recently been appointed Chief Advisor to the state government. During the meeting, Senator Ughelli Amori expressed his appreciation for the visit and commended the unity and determination of the forum members. He assured them of his full support and pledged to communicate their concerns to Governor Oborevwori. The Speaker of the Delta State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Emomotimi Dennis Guwor, has called on legislative aides to provide optimal support services to their principals to ensure effective governance and legislative success. Speaking on Thursday, Guwor emphasized the crucial role legislative aides play in assisting lawmakers in carrying out their duties efficiently. He urged them to remain diligent, proactive, and committed to their responsibilities to achieve the desired results for the legislature and the state. His remarks came as the Delta State Assembly intensifies efforts to improve legislative processes and service delivery, with a focus on strengthening collaboration between lawmakers and their aides. Right Honorable Guwor gave the charge in Asaba while declaring open a 3-day workshop for political aides of the 29 members of the State House of Assembly. The workshop, which is scheduled to end on Saturday, is expected to feature lectures on the role of legislative aides in delivering the state government's more agenda, as well as other developmental priorities of the Governor Sheriff Oborevwori and strategic focus of the Aides Assembly, amongst others. The Nigerian House of Assembly representatives approved President Bola Tinubu tax reform bills on Thursday after months of controversies. The presidential spokesperson and special advisor on media and public communications, Sunday Dare, disclosed this in a statement through his official X account on Thursday. This comes amid ongoing controversies surrounding Tinubu's tax reform bills in recent times. First, the Northern Nigerian Governors Forum rejected the bill, particularly the proposed value-added tax derivation model in the Nigerian tax bill. The National Economic Council also opposed the tax derivation model. Recall that on October 3, 2024, Tinubu sent 4 tax reform bills, including the Nigerian Tax Bill 2024, the Tax Administration Bill, the Nigerian Revenue Service Establishment Bill, and the Joint Revenue Board Establishment Bill to the National Assembly. The federal government, through the Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Development, Festus Keyamo, has disclosed ongoing efforts to address the high cost of air tickets for both domestic and international travel, while also announcing enhancements in airport safety and security. Keyamo disclosed this in his remarks at the ministerial press briefing on Thursday in Abuja. Speaking on the issue, he outlined the key factors contributing to exorbitant fares, including limited access to affordable aircraft hiring, trapped funds of foreign airlines, and high airport taxes. Keyamo noted that Nigerian airlines struggle to hire aircraft at competitive rates, forcing them to opt for costly hiring or outright purchase of aircraft, which ultimately affects ticket prices. He added that these upgrades were necessary to enhance Nigeria's aviation standards, particularly at its key international entry points. The minister also addressed the issue of trapped funds, which had affected foreign airlines operating in Nigeria. Airlines were unable to repatriate earnings from ticket sales due to a lack of foreign exchange liquidity at the Central Bank of Nigeria. Now on entertainment news. The Chief Magistrate Court in Wusau Zone 6, Abuja, has issued a bench warrant for the arrest of controversial social media personality, Very Dark Man, over the alleged defamation of Nigerian gospel singer Mercy Chinwo. Magistrate Emmanuel Iyana issued the bench warrant on Thursday, March 13, 2025, following Very Dark Man's failure to appear before the magistrate being summoned on March 5, 2025. The news was confirmed on March 13 by Very Dark Man lawyer Deji Adeyanju. He also explained that he had previously appealed to the court to allow him to appear in video instead. However, the appeal was denied, stressing that the social media personality was to appear in person. Vidian's warrant of arrest follows his alleged defamatory remarks on social media, accusing Mercy Chinwo of being involved in a contractual dispute and the alleged diversion of $345,000 connected to a former record label boss, Ezekiel Onyedikachukwu, commonly known as Easy T, were the basis for the bench warrant. According to the complainant solicitors, led by Pelumi Olanjebisi of the Abuja-based Law Corridor, Chinwo, the defendants claimed activities violate Section 24(1)(b) of the Cybercrime Prohibition, Prevention, etc. Act 2015 and Section 391 of the Penal Code. Now on the business news. The Dangote Oil Refinery has claimed it will lose up to 32.5 billion naira from 500 million litres stock of premium motor spirit following the recent price cut. A few days before the refinery announced the price slash, the president of the Dangote Group, Alhaji Aliko Dangote, had told newsmen that the refinery had over 500 million litres of petrol in its tanks. This statement was revealed at a period the refinery was selling a litre of petrol at 890 naira. The report showed that the 500 million litres of petrol would amount to 445 billion naira if sold at the old rate of 890 naira per litre. Meanwhile, in a statement last month, the Dangote refinery announced a reduction in the ex-depot price of petrol by 65 naira from 890 naira to 825 naira per litre, effective from February 27, being the second price reduction in the new year. It was calculated that selling the 500 million litres of PMS at 825 naira per litre following the reduction will lower the company's expected income from the stock to 412.5 billion naira, probably widening it of its margin. However, experts have suggested that the crash in crude prices and the marginal strength the naira gained lately against the dollar would help the refinery recover its losses. Now on the foreign scene. UN experts have accused Israel of increasingly using sexual and gender-based violence against Palestinians and carrying out genocidal acts through the systematic destruction of maternal and reproductive health care facilities. A report commissioned by the UN Human Rights Council documents alleged violations, including rape, in Gaza and the occupied West Bank since Hamas' 7 October 2023 attack on Israel triggered the Gaza war. It also says the destruction of maternity wards in Gaza and embryos at a fertility clinic could indicate a strategy to prevent births among a particular group, one of the legal definitions of genocide. Meanwhile, Israel has categorically rejected the unfounded allegations, leading to Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu responding angrily, calling the Human Rights Council an anti-Semitic, terrorist-supporting and irrelevant body. He claimed that instead of them focusing on war and crimes committed by Hamas, it was attacking Israel with false accusations. Israel has rejected accusations of widespread ill treatment and torture of Gaza detainees, and insisted it is fully committed to international legal standards. Now in the world of sport, the Rwandan Football Association (FEWAFA) on Wednesday started ticket sales for the upcoming 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifying fixture against the Super Eagles of Nigeria. The matchday 5 encounter is slated for the Amahoro Stadium, Kigali, on Friday, March 21st, 2025. Fans are expected to pay 1,000, 2,000 and 20,000 Rwandan francs for the upper bowl, lower bowl and VIP sections. The price for a business suite is set at 30,000 francs, while VVIP seats are available for 50,000 francs. Executive and Skybus seats are available for 100 francs and 1 million francs respectively. However, Rwanda currently occupy top spot in Group C with 7 points from 4 games. Now to hand the news, a quick recap on our headlines. Ughelli South United Forum endorses Oborevwori for re-election in 2027. Delta Speaker urges legislative aid to enhance support for lawmakers. Nigerian lawmakers approve Tinubu tax reform bills. Federal government plans to lower airfares to enhance airport security. On entertainment, court orders arrest of very dark man over alleged defamation of Mercy Chinwo. On business, Dangote refinery loses 32 billion naira after petrol price cut. In the foreign scene, UN experts accuse Israel of sexual violence and genocidal acts in Gaza. Plus, Rwanda FA begins ticket sales for Super Eagles showdown. That ends the news from Americans TV, as read and edited by Tiniola Emanuele. Thanks for watching.